I will give you some techniques for paraphrasing texts in a way that will, of course, make your lives easier. That's why I've titled this Levels of Paraphrasing. Now, the most essential question you're probably asking yourself is how could you paraphrase a long text? If it's very long, you might be tempted to produce an awful paraphrase because of the perceived lack of time. Now, hopefully, this series of techniques will help you paraphrase a text in less time and with more effectiveness. Let's have this as our sample text. So I got this word for word from ancient.eu. It's a definition of feudalism. Now let's paraphrase this. And here's how the technique works. We're going to do this level by level. We'll start with the word level and then phrase and then lastly sentence. Through breaking down the text into these levels, we should be able to arrive at a better understanding of what we're paraphrasing. So that's key, understanding. Let's start with the word level. For the word level, as you can see here, we list down the keywords in the original text that we should change and retain. Not all words should be changed. Well, most of them should, and a few others should be retained because of their technicality. They're key to understanding the text. When we say keywords, we don't include here linking verbs, prepositions, and other sentence connectors, plus articles. Just the words that are essential for understanding the text. So you see here again the source text. All right? Now, list down the words that we should change. We either remove them completely or remove and replace them. Now let's have the word system, okay? We replace system because it's common. Now think of a synonym for system that you can substitute. Instead of system, it could be way or process. So you do the same thing for other words, okay? Like social hierarchy, established, etc. And as you can see here for each word, I've provided a synonym that means the same, okay? So again, this is just the word level. So these are the words that we ought to, or that I believe we should change. Now, as for the words from the definition that we ought to retain, feudalism is one of them because it's key to understanding the text. And the words European medieval societies plus 10th to 13th centuries are a common era because, again, it's time we're talking about. It's very technical. We have to be exact. And the word thieves because it's, yes, perceived as essential. Okay? Now, once you're done identifying which words to change and retain, you move on to the next level, which is phrase. In the phrasal level, position the substituted and retained words in a way that captures the idea of the original text. So as you can see here, we place in their respective spots, all right? We rearrange the identified words to change and retain into the order that they should appear when we start paraphrasing, when we start putting sentence connectors between them or before them, okay? Like process, giving away, territory, pieces, okay? So they're all based on this, on the words to change and retain, all right? So rearrange them according to how they should appear. That's the phrase level. And for the sentence level, we add new words to create a new whole. And this is the part where we insert sentence connectors and articles plus prepositions, all right? The underlined words are those words, the sentence connectors, to make the text cohesive, okay? So here's our paraphrased version of the definition of feudalism. A process of giving away territory into pieces or fiefs maintained ranks among people under a small level of management. This is how feudalism in the 10th to 13th century CE shaped European medieval societies. So compare it with the original version. Is it almost the same or very different? Well, they should be the same in thought. All right, just remember the heart of paraphrasing is providing different words but retaining the same ideas. All right? So as you can see here, we've just edited the wording, but we retained the main idea. Okay? So I hope this has been helpful to you.